Hi, everyone. My name is Catherine Nelson, and I'm here to walk you through kind of the 14 days that you might be spending in what we're calling solitude rather than isolation or quarantine, trying to find a little bit friendlier terms. So, we know that a lot of people are trying to really be mindful of not passing on or doing anything that could put other people at risk, which means a lot of us are choosing to be in our homes more and to limit ourselves in terms of going out into social or public places. As a result, we realize that people are going to feel confined and that this can actually affect our mental health in ways that can be unexpected. And that even by doing just some few somewhat basic things, that we can prevent some of that or even mitigate some of the risks that go along with that. So we're here to walk you through that, and I'm just going to start today's day one. So just going to run you through a few things really quickly. And one of the first things is if you if you haven't already done it, I highly recommend going to your public library and getting a PIN number so that you're able to access ebooks and audiobooks for free through their website. I can tell you I am a total addict for this. When I found audiobooks, it has changed my life. So I highly recommend it. They have a lot of very up-to-date titles. I think they have over 6,000 audiobooks at this time for Wake County Public Library. And it was the simplest process. When I went in and got the PIN, I was online using the materials that same day. So please do that if you haven't already. Take advantage of that resource to give you some things during the day that might change things up and invite other things into your world. The second thing that we want to suggest is that you consider making or deciding on or choosing a mantra for this period of time. And I'll just share with you the one that I kind of drafted was, and this is going to tell you a little bit about me, but to thoroughly clean and organize my home, to use this time wisely for growth. So finding something that sounds to you like it's going to put a positive spin on this time that can kind of keep you grounded during this period so that you know that I'm actually going to be really intentional and use this time to improve myself and to improve my surroundings. The second thing that we want you to start thinking about is developing a somewhat flexible schedule. It's really important that we keep some semblance of normalcy to our days, and sleeping until noon isn't going to feel normal. Going to bed at 2 a.m. isn't going to feel normal for you, for most people. And so we really encourage you to look at having a set time that you're going to wake up each day and a general outline of how you're going to spend your time. So consider that. Take a look at how that might work out for you, and really then think about what types of large pockets of time would you want to dedicate to things. And I'm just going to make a suggestion about this, that when I thought about if I'm going to spend 14 days at home and try to really be productive, one of the things that jumped out at me was, as much as I love my home, I tend to continually have things in closets that I want to clean out. So what I did was I took and just made a list of all the different spaces in my home and grouped them together, the smaller ones, and divided it up by 14 days. And I very easily filled all 14 days. But to know going into this kind of a period that you'll come out on the other side with like clean closets and buckets or bins of stuff to take to donate and getting rid of things and really cleaning things out, it's such a refreshing feeling, and it can really lead to you feeling like you're going to enjoy your space more and appreciate it more. So I highly recommend taking the time to plan that out in advance, because I can tell you if I could probably stick with the plan, with doing the cleaning out without having an outlined dedicated plan, but I'm going to be more successful if I actually have a list. I'm the kind of person that loves to make a list and then check things off that list. So if you're like me, please go ahead and just make the plan and write it out so that then you can check it off each day. The other thing that you really want to be thinking about is, how do I set the tone? And that's going to kind of be today's project, in terms of we try to give you something mental health related each day to think about. And I wanted to keep it really simple today because chances are your spirits are going to be pretty good going into this. So just make a decision, make a choice to really embrace this time and to frame it in a way where it will feel productive for you, where it will really feel like an opportunity. And we're going to help you with that. We want to make sure that each day you have some ideas about things to work on from a mental health perspective, from a connection standpoint, because Being isolated can obviously lead us to feeling very alone, and we want to make sure that we're being intentional to set up situations that are going to encourage us to stay connected with the people around us. So please just take the time today to be very, very just in tune with your mindset about what's going forward for you. So decide that it's going to be productive. Decide that you're going to embrace this time and use it the best you can, rather than just whittling it away on Netflix or Hulu. So we're looking forward to seeing you each day, and really hope that this series of videos will help to benefit you in terms of going through this journey in a way that feels like it's the best it possibly can be. Thanks, and have a great day.